all know, will be facing the Bludgeon Brothers at Extreme Rules for the Smack Team Tag Team Championship.
A slip-up in wrestling can happen during any time in a match, but thanks to the internet, they can be remembered for a lifetime, sometimes being the defining moment for a wrestler. So far in 2018, there have been a number of botches that have happened on live television, with WWE making no effort to hide them. In this video, we look at 10 of the most embarrassing ones this year. Number 1. Brock's shoulders are up. At this year's SummerSlam pay-per-view, the WWE Universe showed a sigh of relief when Roman Reigns managed to defeat Brock Lesnar, ending the Beast Incarnate's lackluster 504-day reign as Universal Champion. However, did Roman Reigns really win the match and pin Brock? Similar to their meet at the Greatest Royal Rumble, the ending of the match was botched. At the Rumble, cameras managed to catch Reigns' body landing first on the outside mat during their cage bout, making him the proper winner. The finish was again botched for the second time at SummerSlam. When Reigns went in for the cover, during the count, both of Lesnar's shoulders were not on the mat. Thus, the referee should have stopped the count and the match should have continued. Whilst the ending at the Rumble led to a rematch, this seems like a legitimate botch, as WWE had not mentioned it after the pay-per-view. Number 2. Kelly's rusty return. The likes of Beth Phoenix, Trish Stratus and Kelly Kelly were just some of the past WWE female wrestlers who returned to compete in the inaugural Women's Royal Rumble. Whilst Kelly hadn't been in a wrestling ring for a number of years, her rustiness showed in the ring. Prior to her leaving the WWE in 2012, she had perfected the tilt-a-whirl head scissors takedown, but not having performed it for a number of years led to her botching it in the Rumble, when she attempted the move on Michelle McCool and didn't quite wrap her legs around her head, with McCool awkwardly spinning her around until she got him locked in. Number 3. Asuka gets stuck. The Empress of Tomorrow has one of the most animated entrances in WWE. When she comes out, she has a mask on and a huge colourful robe. Whilst on an episode of Raw in early January this year, Asuka seemed to have trouble getting into the ring as threads of her robe managed to hook onto the backstage curtain, leading to an embarrassing tug of war. A referee who was backstage rushed to unhook it for her. She still managed to style it out though. Number 4. Roman gets rejected. Will Roman Reigns ever get over with the WWE Universe without the help of the Shield? As this year WWE have done all they can to position him as a top babyface. But had he not reunited with Dean Ambrose and Seth Rollins, it's likely he'd still be booed today. Just before the Shield reformed, however, Roman was getting a lot of hate from fans, with some fans showing zero respect to him. After the big dog picked up a victory against Constable Baron Corbin on Raw, he walked along ringside high-fiving fans. But one fan in particular was having none of it, holding her hand out and swiping it away before Reigns could high-five it, embarrassing him. Just pure savagery. Number 5. Bobby Lashley forgets the lyrics. Charisma is something WWE forgot Lashley never had when bringing him back after WrestleMania 34.
Bring me my title. Now.
Hoping to make up for his lack of it, WWE decided to put him in a feud with somebody who oozes charisma, Elias. After Lashley interrupted his performance on Raw, the two went on to singing the song Rockin' Robin together. Much to the surprise of the audience, Elias started off with Lashley chiming in and singing the chorus. Lashley gave it a go, but midway through, forgot the lyrics, miming gibberish on the mic instead.
Tweet, tweet, Rockin' Robin. Tweet. All
Luckily for Lashley though, that was the end of the performance, as Elias proceeded to attack him, no doubt provoked due to his Milli Vanilli-like performance. Number 6. Cameraman mishaps. Listen, we know you're just trying to do your job and capturing all the action in the ring, but sometimes cameramen can get a little too close to the action, such as when a WWE cameraman got into the shot in a promo between Kurt Angle and Ronda Rousey, or getting wiped out by Constable Baron Corbin. However, nothing is better than this mishap though, which didn't even happen near a ring, but outside the arena during a cold night on an episode of SmackDown Live in Green Bay, Wisconsin.
Snowy Green Bay before... Oh no!
Number 7. Jinder Mahal's Indian timing. Time zones can be difficult for wrestlers, with grapplers going from one end of the coast to another, or in this case from one continent to another. Perhaps this explains this spot in the Jeff Hardy vs Jinder Mahal match at the Greatest Royal Rumble, where Hardy hit the Whisper in the Wind on Mahal, only for Mahal to fall to the mat several seconds after Hardy didn't even make contact with the move. Number 8. Jeff Hardy's Twist of Failure. Eric Young worked matches with both Matt and Jeff Hardy in TNA, so how on earth did Young manage to forget how to take a twist of fate on this episode of SmackDown Live? Number 9. Brie Bella's Diving Woes. Dives to the outside never seem to go right on many occasions.
This guy's like a lightning bolt. And more. Oh.
After the Bellas returned to wrestling on last night's edition of Raw, it looked like Brie Bella was trying to outperform her twin, but failed in spectacular fashion not once, but twice. And number 10. Titus World Slide. Okay, you knew this one was coming, but this could be one of the greatest botches to happen not just in 2018, but of all time. Titus O'Neil, who entered the Greatest Royal Rumble at number 39, charged down to the ring with such confidence, primed and ready to enter the biggest Rumble in history. But when approaching the ring, however, he lost his footing, falling to the ground and sliding right under the ring. Not even fazed by the botch, Titus no-sold it and carried on. Instead of hiding it, the WWE capitalized on the mishap and promoted Titus World Slide. Though people eventually got bored of it very quickly due to its overexposure, it will live on as one of the greatest botches in WWE history. Let us know in the comments down below on what your favourite botch of 2018 has been so far. As always, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you next time with some more wrestling content.